Yeah. Hello, everyone. So, today in our second podcast, we're going to talk about Naruto, Naruto Shippuden, and all of Narutoverse, as in the manga, games, everything. Everything that is being told here will have information collected from all types of Naruto data. So, let us begin. Also, I do have Dylan in this podcast with me, as always, but he has not watched Naruto. All of his opinions are only based on either memes or what other people that have or have not watched Naruto have told him. So let us begin with our first topic. That is what started Naruto. Like the plot of Naruto was basically based on these two people. I'm not talking about Naruto and Sasuke because these two are the ones that laid the foundation. Actually, we like later it was portrayed that they were also one of them was also a puppet, and the one controlling the puppet was also a puppet, which is a very famous meme as well. But still, without their caliber this could not have been possible. So these two are Hashirama Senju and Madara Uchiha. So basically what was the thing is ki these two were basically clans of two very very powerful people. All of its all the people that belonged to this clan had special powers. The Uchiha, the ones that know about Narutoverse, know that they had ocular prowess. They had the Sharingan, and with enough effort, they had the Rinnegan. And the Senjus basically had a kind of a ability booster because they had humongous chakra reserves. Now, what is chakra? Chakra is basically energy, or also known as ki, like chi in some other anime, and in different parts of the world it has different names. In Naruto they call it chakra. So this is what it means. They have a lot of stamina and energy. They can keep on fighting for very very long. And even though the Uchiha possess very very strong ocular prowess, there are a lot of limitations to them. Like they can't overuse them, they can't use them very frequently, or they can go blind. So
And they can't rely on their family members to help them out.
if they have relied on their family members to gain the powers, yes, because they do not exist then. So yeah, that is the problem. Uh, but in the case of the Senju, they were actually not the problem. They were not the problem people because they wanted peace, and they were like, yeah, we have huge chakra reserves, we wanna do farming, we wanna lay down civilizations, we want everyone to be happy and things. But the Uchiha, it's not kind of their fault even actually, because it's kind of a condition, you can say a neurological conditions due to their abilities. The Sharingan had a thing with it, alright. Sharingan has always been unlocked by the way of experiencing emotional trauma to certain extent. Like how much that trauma affects you, the higher power you will gain, like one tome, two tome, three tome, and then Mangekyo. So those were the four basic phases. So the stronger Sharingans, someone Sharingan got, the more emotionally weak that person became. Like it made the person kind of emotionally unstable, very wavery, very angry, very soft temperamental. Like it, they would lose their temper and become angry, and just go on killing sprees. Like they were not in the control of their emotions, so that caused problems with a lot of clans, not just the Uchiha, not just the Senju. But the thing was, with other clans was the Uchiha was so strong that they just demolished them. They did not stand a chance. But the Senju, due to their chakra reserves, they were able to face them. They kind of used a strategy that, yeah, you want to use your powers. When you overuse them, you'll be done, tired, and everything. Then we kill you. So that's how the Senju actually were winning. But in all times, in Naruto, it's a thing that in all generations, in every clan, there would be one person who would just be the goat, like greatest of all time. And in that era, the war era, alright, because it was the first great ninja war, because you can say that was the first world war in the ninja world. All around the world, everyone was a ninja, basically. So they fought and then they joined hands and they fought everyone. So Hashirama was the strongest human alive because of his chakra reserves, and he knew a lot of jutsus and everything. He was just OP. Oh, like he was overpowered. He could just take down anyone at that time. And Madara was also very, very close and similar. But the only problem, Sharingan has its limitations. Otherwise, otherwise Madara would have actually defeated Hashirama. Okay, so there's one incident in the story which actually tells us that how emotionally unstable the Sharingan actually makes the Uchihas. Madara killed his younger brother Izuna in order to, get his Mangekyo to become eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Now the concept is if one uses his Mangekyo too much, he would go blind. But there's a hack. It's kind of physically if you imagine it, actually it's pretty vulgar, but if you pop out the eye of someone you're blood related to and cover that eye with your like cover your eye with that eye, you put that eye as well, those eyes would merge, like iris, like the iris part only. You all must have seen contact lenses, so that part you should like pluck it out of the demolished eye and put it in your eye. Those irises would merge, and then your Mangekyo would become eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. That would give you a lot of boosters, like you would have the basic abilities of your Sharingan and the person whose Sharingan you took, that person's Sharingan, and then your limiter would be broken. Like you can use your Sharingan as much as your chakra reserves allow you to. Right? Yeah, using Sharingan takes a lot of chakra as well. So you can just keep on using it if you have a lot of chakra. So Madara did have a lot of chakra. So but it was too late when he actually, got this idea, because at that time Hashirama also, overplayed, and he got the Sage mode unlocked, and Sage mode is much powerful than Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. So with Senjutsu, as in Sage Chakra Jutsus, Hashirama just demolished Madara. If the fight was very very epic, alright. Hashirama vs Madara final fight. Everyone should see. It's very recommended. Now, there are some things that when they were younger, they were actually best friends. Hashirama and Madara were best friends. They used to sit and chat and skip stones together, dream of the future, and everything. They were super best friends. But when their clans were revealed to each other, in their time it was a thing that you don't reveal your clan to everyone, anyone at all. So they did not. But when it was revealed, they just had to back off and go into, no, I do not like this person, I want to kill him now mode. So that happened. But till the time they were friends, they had a dream to build a village hidden in the leaves. Alright, it was a very beautiful scene actually. Madara took a leaf, there was a hole in the leaf, he just lifted the leaf up, and through the hole he could see, a lot of trees and everything. And he was like, Hashirama, here we will build our village. And Hashirama was like, yes. So after their fights and everything, when Madara finally lost, they joined hands. Hashirama convinced everyone, and they built Konohagakure, the village hidden in the leaves, all of whose kages are Hokages. But yeah, Ho means fire in Japanese. Alright, it's like Fire Lord. It means Fire Lord, people, not Hokage. It means Fire Lord. So that happened, but then of course Sharingan thing, he just could not control it and went on a rampage, and everything was gone again. Madara had to go into hiding for eternity and everything. Right? He was thrown out of the village due to causing too many problems. Now let's come to the second Hokage. Hashirama was the first one. Let's come to the second Hokage, that is Tobirama Senju, Hashirama's younger brother. Now, the thing was that Hashirama was a very peaceful person, but Tobirama, not at all. He hates the Uchiha from his core. He would kill any Uchiha in his, 10-meter range on sight. He would not stop at all. And his main enemy was Madara's younger brother, Izuna, and that was pretty cool. They used to fight a lot and everything, and Tobirama killed him. That's fine because he had given his Sharingan to his elder brother, one of the Sharingan. He had given it to his elder brother, and he got weaker, so Tobirama won. But the thing with Tobirama is he had created the most number of jutsus and forbidden jutsus. He was the actual ninja, alright? Dylan always complains that in all this series, after a time, they were not ninjas. They were like super powered beings with aliens and everything. Like, I don't know what the hell is happening and all, but yeah. Tobirama Senju was the actual last ninja. He used to do all the hand signs and some proper summonings and proper fire jutsus, water jutsu. His main element was water. Okay, there are chakra types, five natures, six natures. Okay, there are, I'm forgetting to count. They're like earth, fire, water, lightning, wind, and everything. So Tobirama's was water. He was very good at it. He was also very very strong. Okay, so when Tobirama became the Hokage, he actually, he was the one who made Konohagakure into an actual thriving village. He, civilized it. He opened schools and academies, and special forces and police stations, hospitals, and everything. Like he actually organized it. People always see Tobirama as a super angry person who would just run to kill the Uchihas, but if you actually look into it, he was very very sensible and very very organized. He actually made Konoha into what Konoha is. Well, in Boruto, Naruto changed a lot of things, but still. So now, let's talk about the ocular prowess, okay? The eyesight powers of the Uchiha in a bit of depth. So, what's the most popular is the Sharingan. Like now it's very very common, but there was a time when the Sharingan, whenever Itachi or Sasuke used to open their eyes with the Sharingan. It was like a whole whoa moment, alright? Even with just the Tomes. So, what happens is, as I mentioned, emotional trauma causes Sharingan. And Itachi made Sasuke watch the death of their parents multiple times in a row. So he just got like three Tome Sharingans right away. Like, oh my god, why elder brother? Why? Like a lot of emotional trauma, the maximum emotional trauma he could, give him. But later on, we found out that Itachi just did that so that Sasuke is strong enough to defend himself in emergency situations. Now, what happened to the Uchiha later was that due to Hashirama's, generosity and nature towards the Uchiha, even after his demise, Tobirama did not just finish off all the Uchihas. He respected his brother a lot. He respected him so much that even after his demise, he would, stand on the will that whatever Hashirama decided will stay. That is not going. Also, fun fact, it is always mentioned that even though Madara took Izuna's Sharingan, very, very selfishly, he can say, but Izuna was like, Izuna wanted to give it to Madara as well. And when it comes to bonding, Madara's bonding with Izuna was much, much better than what was Hashirama's bonding with Tobirama. And Tobirama was not like that just like it. He had actually seen a lot when he was just a mere child. There was a brother of them, okay, like Hashirama and Tobirama had a brother. He was like half Hashirama, half Tobirama mixed. That was exactly how they created him. And that he was just like a 6 7 year old boy, and some Uchihas, adult 4 5 Uchihas, massacred him in cold blood. And Tobirama had to just see that, and he just decided for life that this clan is going bye bye. But Hashirama changed him a lot. Now let's skip some time and come to the main plot of Naruto, because all this is just in the past. This is just the plot building of Naruto. We have not even touched the main story right now. So what the main story was that there was a guy who wanted to, collect all the tail beast, and he wanted to revive the 10 beast monster, and he wanted to put everyone under a special jutsu in which they sleep and go into the world of their dream. That was what he wanted. That's what he thought that jutsu does. But then later it was revealed that he was also a pawn of Madara, and then Madara was a pawn of a alien creature who was actually the reason that everybody on earth had chakra in them, and they were able to perform jutsus. That was Kaguya Otsutsuki. Yes, a alien being from space, another planet, and she had mated with a human and bore two sons, Hagoromo and Hamura. And Hamura basically went to the moon and sealed his mom, and Hagoromo stayed on Earth and spread, you know, the ninja way. And his Hagoromo's two sons, Indra Otsutsuki and Ashura Otsutsuki, were the two people of which all the people in Naruto are descendants of. At least the main ones. Like all the Uchihas were of Indra, Senjus were of Ashura. Also, fun fact: a lot of these words, like Indra and Asura, are actually taken from Hindu mythology. Indra is the king of gods and like the god of sky and thunder, and also Indriya, that means the senses in Hindu mythology. He and Asura literally means demon. in Sanskrit. So yeah, Asur se Asura and Asura Otsutsuki. And when we talk about the ocular prowesses, that also I do need to mention that the
So, my friend Mate is experiencing some technical difficulties. As far as he's explained, of course, the anime is basically about ninjas fighting aliens that made ninjas possible. Uh, and I haven't watched the anime like he said, so this is from the perspective of a layman. If you want to take it like that, it's just like from my point of view, is basically okay. Uh, a brother took another brother's eye to gain more powers, but he's a ninja. But they have elements like fire and water, but they're ninjas, alien powered ninjas. I mean, chakra is their own thing, but like Marty said, later we figure out that's aliens give us. So they're alien powered ninjas. And not only that, in some movies we even see them, like in Naruto, we see him meeting his dad through some form of time travel uh, reasons. So, not only are there alien powered ninjas who fight aliens, there are time traveling alien powered ninjas who fight aliens. So, not for 1 second should you believe that this is a normal ninja show.
it was in the starting of Naruto, like they built the plot a lot. But yeah, the time travel thing, special mention in Boruto. Sasuke and Boruto also went back in time. Also, now a lot of people have time stopping and time skipping powers. So yeah, time is and space bending as well. They can bend time, space, reality, and everything. So not just time. And that was a very good movie. He met his dad and mom. Very nice. Very. Minato. Minato Namikaze. He met Minato Namikaze, the fourth Hokage, the dad of Naruto. Also, there's one thing. Audience, please mention your opinion in the comments about this. Can anyone please tell me that how a yellow-haired boy who was the literally the second yellow-haired person in Konoha after the fourth Hokage with the same face. And anyone didn't say that, oh, he is there since the day his wife and the Hokage died and his wife was pregnant. He might be their child. What opinion do you have on that? I'm asking the chat. So,
So, my opinion on that is plot writing. I don't think. I don't know. I never read the manga, but I don't think that the author thought of that too much. Like maybe he didn't think of Naruto's hair color just yet. I don't know. Cause you see Boruto and you can directly see, yeah, he's the son of Naruto. Obviously he's got the yellow hair because no other character in the
yeah,
Narutoverse
like, and the
has.
fun part is like even the face was very similar, and in Konoha it was like a thing that they used to literally like they used to do the Mount Rushmore thing with their Hokages. Everyone's face had a humongous statue right in front, like everybody from anywhere in the village can see it, and no one ever was like maybe, just maybe.
Maybe Minato was so fast, no one saw him, and therefore no one can recognize Naruto. He was just
He
so
was called the
fast.
Yellow Flash.
No, no, no. Yellow was just a guess. It was just a guess. He ran so fast that he ran out of everyone's memories.
Oh my god. Oh my. And you know what the fun fact is? The guy who was actually, the master of the team in which Naruto was, Kakashi Hatake, he was in the team which Minato led, alright? And he was there the entire time and he knew Naruto was his son and he just decided, रहन दो नहीं बताते. And he didn't ever. Like till now, Kakashi has never said, "Oh, Naruto, I knew your father. He was actually my sensei. I was your special protector even before you were born, Naruto. But when you were born and just 3 years old, living in an apartment alone, I didn't come to visit you. Ever."
Yeah, no, yeah, no. Naruto's dad had a pretty shite taste in Guardians, considering how Naruto got raised.
Yeah. Like literally the third Hokage, that old guy. Like some people like him, alright, but I absolutely hate him. I hate him more than Danzo. Alright, take this audience. I hate him more than Danzo. That guy, alright. I just don't want this video to go up due to abuses. That's why I won't. But how can someone just promise to dying parents which are impaled, completely impaled, like, I will take care of Naruto. You can die in peace. And just come throw money on his face and go off. This is not how we take care of a child. While he's just being, mentally and emotionally abused by literally everyone else in the village. You are literally the head of the village. That's how you're taking care. You're just giving him trauma. Like, I just, if there are people like that in the village, I can understand why Obito chose violence after Rin died. So Obito was the first emo boy, alright? He was perfectly like Naruto. Complete Naruto guy, same personality. But he got under the rock and his best friend killed his girlfriend, and his girlfriend liked his best friend as well. Still, his best friend killed his girlfriend, and due to all that trauma, and he had also given his eye to his best friend, by the way, and he had got under the rock as well in order to save that best friend, but the best friend killed his girlfriend, which liked him only. So yeah, so I can understand why he chose violence. I would choose violence in this. I would not choose peace. I would not go talk no jutsu and, bro, I think what you did was wrong. Can we come to terms now? Please promise me you would not do. Like, no, you are going to hell. You're going bye bye.
He went full. He went the full bully Maguire route.
He went a complete Buddy Maguire out.
Yeah, yeah,
He
no,
was like a shy person, not so skilled, alright? Even after being a Uchiha, he was not very strong or very skilled, and he was like a normal person, like average guy, average Joe. But after he got under a rock, very very old Madara actually took him in secret and trained him, and also merged him with uh, very alieny offspring of that alien woman known as Zetsu. Like the woman is known as Kaguya, but the offspring is known as Zetsu. So that made Ochiha like Obito, and then he got very very powerful because Obito actually had Obito is like in a way in this aspect only kind of the Gohan as well, because he has the most latent potential. Okay, so there are some terms and conditions. In order to unlock the Gedo statue or the Ten Tails, you need to have the chakra of both the Senju and the Uchiha. Why, I will tell you. Because as I said, the Senju and the Uchiha are derived from Indra and Ashura Otsutsuki, and though both of them are kind of the direct descendants of the Otsutsuki, the beings that can actually create the Gedo statue, the aliens. All right. So if both of their genes is in there, then that person is basically an Otsutsuki. So an Otsutsuki can bring out the Gedo statue. That is actually the theory behind this. So Obito can, and Madara was also able to do it because, please note the location here, he replaced the cells on his heart with Hashirama's cells. Even after so much enmity, after getting revived, Madara was like, Hashirama will not be my shoulder or my hand or my knee. He is going to be my heart. That's kind of gay, but it's okay.
Just keep in mind that this is a ninja anime. Like its main theme is ninjas, but we over here having heart transfusions with
Oh,
a
there's much more. Hashirama's healing skills were so good that he did not need to make hand signs in order to heal. He
Yeah,
was
no, I
like,
saw a meme. I saw a meme
hmm,
on what do you call it, social platforms saying that healing jutsu is a thing, and even though Sakura is one who specializes in it, Naruto can still beat her in that.
yes, yes, because of the chakra reserves of all the tail beast and the sage of six paths. Naruto can just instant heal and heal others with the yin yang chakra release. Like he can just bring out an eye in a person without eyes. Like, yo, you have an eye now. You can see. Congratulations.
My man over here trying to nin Jesus, nin Jesus.
Yeah, yeah, like by the end of the war arc, both Naruto and Sasuke were like gods. They are like till a few episodes back, they were gods. And like beast, when they both can go beast mode, it would just literally take one slash to demolish the earth. That guy can punch break the moon. Alright, he punch broke the moon. One punch. He one punched the moon. So yeah, no joke. Naruto is no joke, and Sasuke is equally powerful. He can just like go swish swish any space, any time. Like I'm gone. Bye. You didn't see me. So yeah, they're very powerful, and their powers are derived from aliens. But still, they are ninjas. They're very much ninjas. They use kunai. You know.
So yeah, no. So saving grace is the kunai because when you try to tell someone like, oh yeah, well, I'm watching that very famous ninja anime. Oh, what's it about? It's about alien-powered ninjas who have the power of Jesus level of healing people. Not only that, but they can warp time, space, control elements, and all of this. But they use kunais. But they use kunais.
They
That's
still
what
use
makes
hand signs sometimes, huh?
to do what? To do what? To use jutsus, right? To use
Yes,
jutsus, right?
yes.
Yes, and those jutsus are what do you call it? Are you trying to tell me that ninjas can actually make shadow clones of themselves?
Oh, it would trigger you even more if I tell you this. The Otsutsuki actually want to take out the Gedo statue and take out the divine tree out of that in order to gain a fruit, which is known as the chakra fruit. And if they eat it, they transform.
Transform. Of course. Why not?
Like, like Goku Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
They,
No, like just why won't you put that in a ninja? Of course, why won't you? It's a ninja anime. Anything can go in there. What
Even
more do you
Naruto and
expect?
Sasuke have a lot of modes. Alright. Like Naruto literally
Yeah.
have one tails to nine tails modes. And then he has, uh, Kurama mode. Then he had Sage of Six Paths. Then he has the uh, Sage mode. Then he has the QB Sage mode. Then recently he has the Byron mode.
My man is playing Ben 10 with one creature.
Yes. And Kurama, after Baryon mode, Kurama was like, I am dying. He just literally went off in thin air, like, I cannot be revived in you now. Like, shit. Also, there's a lot of revival in this, alright? They can revive a lot.
Of course, the what's the word? Reincarnation jutsu or something like that.
Reanimation Jutsu.
Reanimation jutsu. Like, of course,
Edo Tensei.
yeah. It's like it starts out with like interesting hand symbols, and then comes a little bit of time travel, then comes a little bit of healing jutsus, which turn into full on insta heals, then turn into reanimation, then goes to aliens, then goes to time travel. Yes, started from below. Now we in every genre, but still,
Hey, in I have a general question. It's not even Naruto related. It's more like Japanese related. All right, you are
hmm,
better at Japanese than me, like by far. So, can you please tell me how Shinra Tensei, translates to Almighty Push, Chibaku Tensei translates to Planetary Devastation, and Edo Tensei translates to Reanimation Jutsu.
uh, it's the same question as how does what do you call it? Mercedes have two or three pronunciation of the letter E in the same word. It's like it's just there. That's just the rule. That's just the way it
But
is.
this is the word tensei, alright? There must be a specific meaning to the word tensei. And
Perhaps I don't know. Uh, I don't know that much yet to say much on it, but I'm guessing.
Google it.
Oh, okay? Hold on.
Yes,
And say Japanese
yes, that's how we function, people.
translation.
We are also normal people.
It Tensei translates to reincarnation through Google Translate.
Ah, then why is Chibaku tensei and Shinra tensei push and devastation?
If I type in Chibaku Tensei into the Google Translate, it just says Chiba District Reincarnation.
Oof. Let's just stop.
Yeah. I think we'll be entering a racist territories,
Yes. Let's languageist, scriptist,
linguistic barriers.
linguistics. All right. Okay. Let's just not. So in Konoha itself, there are a lot of clans except the Uchiha and the Uzumaki, right, which are very very important. And I would now like to mention some of those clans and their special powers. So there's the Yamanaka clan, which I personally found her to be pretty attractive. Ino Yamanaka, especially in Shippuden, like nice. So Ino Yamanaka, she belonged to this clan. She is currently the head of the sensory division of the village, and their special prowess is mind transfusion. Like my what do you call it? They can transport their mind into someone else. They can control people with their mind control jutsu. There's a Nara clan. They have the shadow control jutsu. Alright. Also, fun fact about the Nara clan, their name is derived from a special deer because there are two reasons. One, The ancestors of the Nara clan used to be deer hunters, not the game. They used to hunt deers and cook it and eat it. Also, there's a special deer which has some part of body which produces something which gives a byproduct which the Nara clan use to free themselves of a disease which only the Nara clan is prone to. And then there's the Haruno clan, which I personally call the clan of non-existent people and failures because Sakura is from this clan, and even her parents had not achieved anything. She didn't. I don't care about those people. Also, very very boring crest. So I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't know why Sasuke married him. Sasuke is married her. Sasuke is very awesome. Sasuke is my favorite. Then there is the Inuzuka clan. They are also known as the dog people because they control dogs. They have fun time with dogs. You could belong to the Inuzuka clan, Dylan. You could belong to the Inuzuka clan.
Of course. I have a straight up mental connection with every animal I see out there.
No,
They
just
all
the
say
dogs.
just one. Just the, yeah, of course, just the just the dogs. I know so much. Every time I come up to them, they're like, "Hey, got some food? Got some food? Do you have some food? Do you have some food?" Do you,
And it's really funny, but Kakashi isn't Hatake, alright? He is not an Inuzuka, but he has 13 dogs. And every Inuzuka clan member only has one or two maximum.
my man out here correcting an animal harem.
I don't know what he's trying to do. Then there's the Yuga clan, which used to be very, very Nazi kind of thing, but now it's like very peaceful due to Naruto changing a lot of things. Like, and they were like the females are really OP, so nice. Hinata is a Hyuga, and their special thing is they are kung fu masters. Like they have six parts, like eight palms, 64 trigrams. All right. Also, a lot of things, like 95% of the things we can say that real people cannot do. But this Hyuga clan jutsus, like the Hinata's lion fist, chakra won't show on your hand, but and Neji's eight palms, 64 trigrams, alright, rotation. All those jutsus are actually part of martial arts. You can learn them and do them, perform them pretty accurately. What do you say about that, Dylan? There's something in Naruto which actually exists and can be performed by real humans.
I would say that's awesome. I would love to learn that. Let someone force me to learn that because I don't think I'll have the commitment
Yes,
to harnessing that skill. But yeah, that's awesome. At least something is slightly grounded in the martial arts world when it comes to ninjas.
yes. And then after this is the Aburame clan, which no human would ever want to do, I guess. That is the insect people. They love insects, all insects. They are full of insects all the time. All their jutsus are insect based.
You'd be surprised, to be honest. Like there are some
No, no,
people
I
out
have
there.
seen videos. I have seen
Yeah,
videos.
yeah.
Like, yeah, but I hope too many
Hope,
people are not.
hope,
Yes, I hope.
hope is something. You can have hope in the anime world, not here, not
Uh,
allowed.
True. And now I would like to talk about my personal favorite, of course, after you, Chiha. And I think your favorite as well, Akimichi clan, because their special jutsu is they can enlarge any of their body part at will. How is that? Any body part at will, at whatever length and size.
Hmm. Of
Yes.
course, I would love to have a big brain. Of course, that would be pretty desirable. It's pretty attractive to have big brains.
Big brain
And
time.
yes, yes. I mean, who won't want a big brain to use in an everyday situation? Unless, of course, it's too big for comfort. But then again, it's all under your control of how big you want the brain to be.
Hmm. Yes, it is completely under their control. So yeah, that's very nice. Also, just to safeguard some respect for Narutoverse, there are people like Might Guy and Lee, which are actual real martial artists. Alright, they cannot even perform ninjutsu. They just literally cannot perform all these
Yes,
time space things.
I
Might
love
Guy
that.
did. Might Guy
Yes.
did in the fourth war arc. He just went 8 gates. Now I will die, but I will perform so many things. He punched so hard he broke space time.
I was
But the one guy,
yeah, I was about to say I like those characters because they seem a little grounded. But then you just had to go ahead
before you
because
could, he
before I could
walked,
place them.
he stepped so hard that he bent space and he could literally walk in the sky.
Of course he could. Of course he could. Why couldn't he? He trained so hard that human limitations just don't matter. They don't
Literally,
matter anymore.
literally, that's literally his whole thing. He trained so hard through his youth that all of that, compiled strength was just broke his physical limiters. He became a god for some time without even transforming. He was just like, woof, I broke
Of
space
course,
and time.
of course he did. Of course he did.
And then he died.
Yes.
But Naruto revived him.
Of course he did. Of course he did. Why wouldn't he?
Like
This is a
it
major.
was just like so funny. Just imagine, so funny. Neji died. Alright? Hinata cried, Madara all the way. Jingle bells. Yeah, that is a very good Christmas meme. I always use it. Coming back to the point. So Neji had died like few episodes ago. Sorry. And no one revived him till date. He is just dead. Gone. No one has ever revived him. And then Might Guy died. And Naruto is like, I revive you right now. Without like in the next episode he revived him.
No one
I'm like
cares about Neji. No
I'm
one
like if he
cares.
could revive and heal and in like a few after just a few episodes after that he gave Kakashi a whole eye back. Like he did not have an eye. So Naruto was like 1, 2, 3 eye. I'm like, if you can do all this, just why can't you just go to where Neji is lying dead and put your hand on him for 5, 10 seconds? He would just come back.
No, it's too much effort. It's too much effort. You don't
Why would you?
realize. It's too much effort for Neji, especially. I don't know who that guy is, but Neji just sounds like a jerk. He doesn't deserve
Oh,
to be
he has
revived.
he was a jerk to Hinata all his life.
I'm pretty sure that Naruto holds some kind of grudge then.
And Naruto was like, बंदी है मेरी बदतमीज. So yeah, Neji did not get revived. He should have got revived. Okay, yeah, just getting back to the next topic. Ah, now we have talked about all the clans, but not one, the most important. I just want to roast you a bit. Which clan did Naruto belong to?
Uzumaki.
Well, technically, but he was a Namikaze because Minato Namikaze was his
Yeah, I know.
dad. But he, Now this is very very funny. All right? Very funny. This is very funny. All right. So before dying, Minato decided, please do not let my child use my surname so that my enemies don't try to find him and kill him. And it worked. His enemies were not able to figure out that there is a similar looking boy which has the same surname as the wife of Minato Namikaze. Like, if the enemies were so dumb, I don't think he needed safeguarding.
Yeah, no, like, hey, like the village couldn't recognize him even when he was like what can I
They
say?
had just died and no one noticed.
Let's
Minato's enemies were like, oh, there's a small yellow boy which transforms into a monster time to time. He has yellow hair. He has a t-shirt. He has just one t-shirt with the crest of the clan of the wife of Minato. He has the name of the he has his clan name as the clan name similar to the clan name of the wife of Minato. He looks like Minato. He has the three lines which all the tail beasts, all the Jin Churikis, I mean the people who have tail beasts inside them have, and everybody knew that Minato and Kushina had died while trying to seal the nine-tailed beast. How could they
let's
just
just
not
yeah,
figure out?
no, let's just say that Naruto is not known for its smartness.
But
Uh,
other clan characters are.
no one's smart there. All right, let's just take it with a grain of salt. No one's smart. Oh,
God.
by the way, I might need to head out.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yes,
finishing. It's finishing like in 2 minutes.
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So, the Uzumakis were also a very powerful clan. They were the descendants of the Senju. They, mastered in sealing jutsus. They could seal people and beings. That was their USP. They were sealers. And even the wife of Hashirama, Mito, was Uzumaki. So the Uzumaki women were a thing with the Hokages. Also, there's one anime known as Black Clover, which is just Naruto with a different skill set. So yeah, if you've seen Naruto, you've basically seen Black Clover, but still you can see Black Clover. It's pretty nice. Asta is completely based on Naruto. So yeah, that's all, folks. No. So yeah, seriously, that's all from our side. And let us stop. Oh, it's 53 minutes. Okay, we conclude here. Any final comments, Dylan?
Uh, yeah. Whenever you try to recommend Naruto to any person, just keep in mind that they're going to face the normality of the weirdness that is anime, and I think that's why every otaku loves it,
And
even
that's why
when
everyone should
it's
watch it. That you need
yes.
to know that what is normal for anime.
Exactly. I've found out through multiple unique animes that and there's still some on my list. So it took me some time, but since Marty over here just binge watch Naruto whenever he wants, he always has a mastery over the understanding.
One time I should like literally post a picture of my action figure collections. They would understand my love for Naruto.
Yeah, yeah. Anyhow,
Yes. Anyhow, let us conclude. Thank you for participating, Dylan, and thank you, audience. If you heard it, please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.
bye bye.